Alright guys, so today we're going to check out the brand new TCL RayNeo Air 2 glasses. Now, they're labeling these on Amazon as AR glasses, and honestly I just don't feel like that's what these are, because AR glasses, in my opinion, should be something that's independent from a device, as far as not needing to be plugged into a device to have that augmented reality. Like, the glasses themselves should have some sort of computer or smarts to them themselves. And so the other thing is they also label these as XR glasses. I don't really know what that means, but really what these are is a pair of video glasses. It's basically made to extend the display of whatever you're plugged into, or it can actually act as the main display if you have a device that it's compatible with. And this is what started a lot of my issues with these glasses. Now, I do want to say that I really did enjoy my time with these. I do see where they are very beneficial in a lot of situations. I see where they can be worth the price tag, which comes in at $379. Although I guess because they've come out today, they are on sale where you can pick them up for $359. But that is still a very pricey pair of glasses. Now, my favorite device so far that I've bought this year outside of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Now, those I consider to be smart glasses with different functions because they can work without having to be plugged into a device, but those are not something I would compare to the RayNeo Air 2 because they don't give you that display. And that display is a huge selling point on these glasses because it is a 201-inch basically micro OLED display from Sony. Now, it also goes up to 120 hertz as far as the refresh rate, which basically means if you're watching a movie or gaming and you're taking advantage of that 120 hertz, everything looks super smooth. And this is where I really enjoyed using these. Plugging this pair of glasses into my Steam Deck, having a 201-inch display, which is made to look like a 201-inch display from like 6 meters, is so fun to game on. And where I also benefit from that is being able to play the Steam Deck in bed without having that display being so bright and bothering my wife. I just have the glasses on, it immediately shuts off the display of the Steam Deck and just plays what I want to see inside the glasses. And again, that is a huge benefit to having these. But where I don't really find these enjoyable, and what's very frustrating, is it's supposed to work with mobile devices, but it's very limited on the devices that it works with. If you have an iPhone that doesn't have the USB-C connection, the brand new iPhone 15 basically, you really can't get it to display out into the glasses without having a whole separate portable device that I will link in the description and I'll show here, which is basically just mirroring your device. You have to have your phone plugged into that, and then you have to have your glasses plugged into that device, and it's another device you have to make sure that you charge, and it's another device that you have to keep up with. And I do not see the benefit here, because what I fell into is I'm somebody that uses the Pixel phones. Now, they do not have true USB-C out, video out, so I can plug these glasses straight into the phone and I get nothing. I don't get any kind of picture, I don't get any kind of sound, because these glasses do have speakers located on the arms of the glasses, and the sound on them are actually pretty decent. It's not anything that I think, is going to replicate having earbuds or headphones. They don't really have a lot of punch in the low end. They do kind of lack bass. So do keep in mind, it's really just to be able to hear, but not really fully enjoy what it is you're listening to. So the whole premise with glasses is to be able to use them in a lot of situations. So I think if you're on an airplane, and you're wanting to kind of use your phone and watch videos, it's nice to be able to do that. But it's so limited with the app support as well. And I think that's because these apps are thinking, because you're plugged into the device, that you're trying to record, something on Netflix or something on HBO Max or Hulu. So what happens is, if you go to one of those apps and you try to play a video, it will not play the video in the glasses. It just won't do it. So really, for me to watch movies, it has to be something that I download on my computer, I put on Plex, where I can access it from my phone, and that's just too many hoops that you have to go through just to be able to watch a video. I don't think a lot of people are gonna do that. I think things really need to be plug and play. But again, the limited control and the limited ability that you have because, you know, you can't use the main video streaming apps, I think that already like takes a huge hit on what these glasses are for. Now, if you're gonna use them for gaming, if you're gonna plug into, again, the Steam Deck was the ideal companion for these glasses. That is where I found myself really enjoying these. That's where I found myself using them the most, because I did not like using that portable adapter to plug into my phone, to then plug the glasses in to the portable adapter. That's just not enjoyable for me. It's just not convenient. It's not portable. And again, I think it takes away from what the glasses are really meant to do. Now, is this a pair of glasses that you would just walk around and use? Absolutely not. One, they don't look like glasses you would use. And two, they're just really not made for that. Again, you would have a cable plugged into your phone in your pocket, and the 201-inch display is pretty much going to take up everything that you're able to look at. Now, there are two sets of controls on the arm of the sunglasses as well. On the right side, you could dial back the brightness so it doesn't like completely take over what you're trying to look at. And on the left side, you can control your volume. And then that is all the controls on here. There's actually no battery inside the sunglasses either. It's not self-powered, it is relying on whatever you're plugging into. So that actually is nice because you don't have to worry if your sunglasses are charged. That's just one less thing you have to worry about. But it is going to draw more power from the device you're plugged into because your devices are having to actually power these glasses. So the display itself is beautiful. Once you find the right angle, which you can adjust like 9 different angles with the front of the glasses, and even if you have a fat head, the arm of the glasses do extend out, I think like 15 degrees on both sides. So, you know, these are fat head approved. I think you'll be fine no matter what size head that you have. It all really comes back to how you want to use them and if it's worth that price tag. For me personally, I could not see spending $359 for something that is just outputting to a display. Even though the display is absolutely beautiful and that 120 hertz refresh rate is excellent for gaming, if you're a gamer, you know exactly what you benefit from that. Everything looks super smooth. It doesn't have that motion blur. And it's really smooth with first-person shooters and things like that and racing games. Everything just looks super smooth. And if you have, you know, YouTube videos running at 4K and then outputting to this display, although it only outputs to 1080p, do keep that in mind. It's not like a 4K display in front of you. I really didn't, you know, notice pixels, and I didn't notice things that I normally notice with other video glasses. So the video quality itself is, again, it's excellent. It's just the usability I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like the fact that it's relying on the device, and a lot of devices are not going to be compatible with these glasses. And the other thing is, if you are going to try to use them out and about, or if you need a place to store them, it does come with, you know, a little drawstring pouch for you to keep the glasses in, and also keep that USB-C cable that comes with these. Now the USB-C cable, again, is not for charging, it's just for transferring the display from whatever you're plugged into. And then the only other thing in the box is a set of, I guess, basically lenses that you could have a prescription put on. You wouldn't really use it in normal day-to-day use, and I think the fact that having the glasses on and that display being right there, I don't think many people are going to need prescription lenses to be able to see it. But again, that's not something I ran into, so I can't really speak about that. So again, is it worth it? I think it's really just going to depend on how much use you would get out of it. I would get a lot of use using it on the Steam Deck every night, just being able to play in bed. I don't think I'd get a lot of use watching movies on it because I'm not always going to want to go and download a movie, put it in my Plex server to be able to broadcast over to my phone or stream to my phone and then watch it that way. If it were more compatible with just opening up Netflix or opening up Max or Prime and just being able to watch something just like that, then yes, I could definitely see using it a lot more. And I wouldn't use it for like a main audio device listening on the glasses because the sound, although it's good, it's just not great. But guys, that wraps up my video on the brand new TCL RayNeo Air 2 AR, XR glasses. Again, I don't know what you really want to call them, but you know, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.